Hark, good gentles, 'tis I, Sir Cregleton the First. We shall speak of what I deem to be the greatest game forged by mortal hand, Dark Souls. Your boy Craig, aka Sir Cregleton the First, just dropped his top 100 video games of all time. People were like, bro, Dark Souls is your favorite game of all time? Really? Yeah, bro, you want to squabble up or what? The reason why this game is my favorite game of all time is first and foremost the atmosphere. There are a lot of games that come close to competing with Dark Souls in terms of sheer atmosphere, tone, and just overall vibe. But for whatever reason, this game just has a beautiful sense of melancholy that truly makes the player feel isolated in this ominous but beautiful world. This game just captivated me like no other in terms of the atmosphere. It really reeled me into its world. I love how everything is rendered in this game. It has this glossy but realistic touch to it, and on top of that, the gameplay in this game still holds up to this day. It has aged like fine wine. Sure, it's not fluid or complex like the other Soulsborne games, but it doesn't have to be. For me, it's perfect just the way it is. The thing that I love about Dark Souls 1 is the combat felt more slow, more heavy. There was a nice weight to it. It felt more methodical. Even though Demon Souls was my first ever Soulsborne game, your boy Sir Cregleton the First, yeah, his frontal cortex wasn't developed enough to understand what the fuck was going on. But this game, I was. So technically, Demon Souls 2009 for the PS3 was my first Soulsborne game, but this one was the first one where I actually knew what I was doing. No, in a lot of ways, the Soulsborne franchise reminds me of the Gran Turismo series, right? I mean, every Gran Turismo game starts off with you in a shitty car and you have to work your way up to get better cars. That's kind of how it feels like in these games. Your character, you start out with a shitty character, your character is weak, he doesn't amount to anything, right? But through farming and through collecting souls, you make a myriad of different builds that fit your playstyle and make something out of him. He's no longer this useless weakling. With time and effort, you can make a character that is equivalent to a final boss, bro. One-shotting enemies and bosses like nothing. It rewards the player for their efforts, and that is something that I just absolutely adore about Dark Souls. So the reason why Dark Souls 1 is my favorite game of all time is because there's not a game quite like it. Even the other Soulsborne games, I feel, still have not matched up to the magic that this one has. Everything from the combat to the art design to the OST. I mean, that final battle with Gwyn, bro, oh my god, that soundtrack is ethereal. A lot of people were shaming your boy Sir Cregleton the First, saying that Ocarina of Time blows this shit out of the water. Well, you know what? This is my Ocarina of Time.